Morning, guys. We got lots of stuff to talk about, so let's go. Okay, so I didn't do a weekend reading. I've been really pressed for time. Oh, well, I guess that has to come out. I've been really pressed for time, and actually, yeah, we'll leave that. Cards come out when they want to. It's like babies, right? You can't tell them come out or you're being evicted. They just show up whenever, right? That's how the universe works. So we will take that. It's obvious that there could be some issues with healing, or there could be some issues with a child. For some of you guys, there is healing, or you're about to go through some healing. For others, you're giddy like a child. Okay, I in the card, she's holding a bunny. Okay, and I keep wanting to say Easter. And yes, that's part of one of the meanings of this card is around the next holiday or by Easter. It's also growth. It can also be, humping like bunnies, carefree, because children are carefree, right? When they're that young, right? Okay, so I'm going to stop right there because we got a lot of shit we got to go over. Okay, so Sunday, we started off with the moon in Sagittarius at 3 degrees. For some of you guys, that was communicating, that was optimism, actual joy. For some of you guys, it was about taking ideas beyond or learning, possibly philosophical discussions. It could be, I want to say, ideas about the earth or the environment, just because of Sag moon, right? The ascendant was in Scorpio at 17 degrees, so somebody may have said something to you, possibly wanting to end something, or possibly being clear on something, or fifth house. Okay, or somebody could have decided that they weren't having fun, or maybe somebody's having too much fun. So there could have been a little bit of bitching or a little bit of anger or rage. Let's see. Midhaven was at Leo at 18 degrees. Oh, look at that. The child is number 18. It's also representative of Leo, right? Because Leo is children. Interesting. So some of you guys need to have some fun. Some of you guys need to stop having so much fun. It depends, okay? The thing I want to say is I'm looking at the card, and I'm looking at the Midhaven, and they're both 18. 18 is the number of healing, but it's also the number of being powerless. 18 also equals 9, so this can be unconditional love, as in the love you have for a child, or loving unconditionally, like the way a child does. This is purity. Okay, and 9 equals compassion, forgiveness, unconditional love. It's also endings and a purge. With the Scorpio moon, somebody could have said, I'm over it, I'm over you, I'm over this. And that's also Mercury in Pisces, which coincidentally not also goes retrograde on Sunday. Okay, so as with all the retrogrades, don't buy, don't sign. If you are creating some kind of document or contract, check, double proof it, have somebody else look at it, just to make sure that the communication is clear. Because as with all Mercury retrogrades, because Mercury rules all communications, computers, phones, travels, electronics, all business and personal communications and documentations, okay? And travel can be pretty much in anything. Planes, trains, automobile, buses, boats, ships, even air balloons. Okay, now the thing is, when Mercury is in retrograde, the potential for misunderstandings, miscommunications, talks can go haywire. Okay, or you could be misunderstood, or you could have issues communicating because the Pisces component, confusion, or what you are communicating is not clear. Okay, there's also the tendency for hacking, and with Mercury and Pisces, this could be like your electronics are fried. Fried, or you're like, you're looking at your phone, good, you're fired. I need more memory, I'm done with this phone. Okay, so computers, electronics, mechanical mayhem, plans and contracts go haywire. Okay, so there's delays, setbacks, and roadblocks. So if you're trying to hurry up and you're trying to hurry up and you're going to rush, you know, you may be able to deliver some paperwork, but as soon as you deliver the paperwork, you know, they're going to have their hand out, you're going to deliver the paperwork, and then the immediate stop right there is going to come out. Actually, I was channeling this a little while ago, but that had more to do with Saturn putting the brakes on things, rushing to wait. So for some of you guys, just want to let you know, Mercury is retrograde in Pisces as of Sunday. Okay, it went retrograde at 12 degrees, meaning you need to give up. You need to surrender. Okay, for some of you guys, you want to be alone. For some of you guys, you may be talking about your dreams. Some of you guys may be communicating unconditional love. Some of you guys may be doing what you love, you know. Mercury is the planet of talking, thinking, speaking, listening, and traveling physically, mentally, and spiritually. Okay, in Pisces, it's spiritual, but it can also be hallucinatory. Okay, there can be delusions. Okay, Pisces is also about closure, defensive, jails, prison, and it's also about unlimited. As much as it is limited, like something is closed, there's also this unlimited. There's this sense of being without boundaries. So talking too much, traveling too much, doing too much, thinking too much, listening too much, writing too much. Okay, and it dips back into Aquarius on March 3rd, which is the day that the Akashic records open. Okay, if you guys remember, Mercury in Aquarius was asking questions. It's like an inquisition, asking, would you, will you, can you, let's go, can we go, just go for a drive. I'd like to drive, I want to say driving, a lot of driving. So there's a lot, it denoted a lot of action. So many things that came up with with the Mercury in, you know, Aquarius, and then as it moves into Pisces, and then back in Aquarius. Now, the retrograde will end on March 9th, okay, at 28 degrees Aquarius. So this is like empowerment, okay? But beware, we are still going to be in the shadow. I believe it's like 5 to 6 days, but I usually say, it's generally safe 3 days after. So I wouldn't make any moves until, you know, 3/12. We shall see. Okay, and also too, on Saturday we had Mars entering Capricorn. That is force and energy kept under control. Okay, only to be used when necessary. Okay, you are a force to be reckoned with. You're fierce, magnetic, nice, fierce, magnetic, and commanding. Okay, watch out for the being demanding. Okay, that's always going to be an issue if you are demanding, okay, especially with the Capricorn energy, okay? Now, your strength is going to lie in your obstinacy and ability to endure. That's, I will not put up with that, okay? When anything blocks your path, you will run it over. Wow. So I also want to say here, too, that there might be... The first thing I'm getting off of those two, just those two main transits, is possibly there's going to be a lot of incidences of people and animals being run over. Okay. Mars enters Capricorn. That's go cruelty. Physical acts of aggression, force, and energy. So you're gunning for somebody, possibly. Mercury in Pisces, I'm going to kill you. Okay, so right off the bat, I get people being run over on purpose. That's not very... They show me all kinds of stuff. Guaranteed I'm going to be having visions, and hopefully I can channel some information, and hopefully it helps somebody or saves somebody, or at least helps you to be more conscious and aware. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, you have vigor and dynamic force and also quiet self-reliance. That is the Capricorn, right? Capricorns, they're kind of horny. They're earthy and passionate, but ooh, what does it say? The element of self-control marks your relationship. So it's kind of, you hold back. Capricorns don't do well with emotions already. So if you're holding back emotions, be careful what comes out. Anytime you try to hold something back or hold something in and you keep thinking about it, you're actually building energy with your thoughts. The more you think about it, the more energy you're building. And as you know, when energy is under pressure, what happens? Right? It explodes. Okay, so careful with that. Let's see. At times, you could be hot-blooded, sexy, even romantic, and then it flips the other way, you know, chilly, disinterested, and probably focused on work or doing physical things. Okay, you need to take that energy and channel it into the direction that serves you the best. Now, some of you, if you have Mars in Capricorn in your chart, you might have had a secret love affair with an older person. Okay, Capricorn is strong personal ambition, and it's like, I want to say 1111. I just saw it. Yay! We like that. And I'll talk about that in a second because there's some 1111s coming up. Can't remember if it was next week. Hold on. Nope, it's tomorrow. Okay, so they wanted me to talk about it and remind you guys. Okay, so they want me to read that with that. Let's see. With Mars in Capricorn, you have a lot of energy and initiative in career matters, and you want to dominate. Okay, you're the boss. You're the boss. Okay. I'll hail you. Let's see, what else does this say? Ambition. Oh, and competitive. Striving to be self-made, independent, or getting rid of something that you feel is interfering with your dreams, your goals, or your work. Okay, with Mars in Capricorn, your self-reliance and executive ability should bring status independence, or it's going to get rid of the things that are plaguing you. Oh, already, number 5. Your self-reliance, I already said that. You deal with practical problems rather than vague theories. Now, caution, shadow side with Mars in Capricorn. There is a possibility of frustration due to unrealized goals. Okay, and I have to say, you can't really expect everything to go the way that you want it to, especially while Mercury is in retrograde. So there can be some major issues. Now, on Sunday, we had the moon in Sagittarius. It was actually, like I said, at 3 degrees, so it was at the beginning. We still have Scorpio energy. Okay, so people are wanting to move beyond their decisions or move beyond this ending or this purge or this detox. It can be feeling optimistic because Sagittarius is adventurous, exploratory, optimistic, open-minded, sincere. They're concerned with expansion and me time, a lot of space. Okay, open spaces. Sages learn, they love to learn. They're very independent thinkers, okay? Highly intelligent with vision. They're quick, they're sharp. Their insight is extraordinary. Okay, they are achievers physically and mentally. They can adapt to pretty much anything. Okay, let's see. They love to travel, new people, new places, new food. The thing is, they can be generous, so sometimes they can spend too much on other people or themselves. And sometimes optimistic fatalism will come into play, pushing your luck too far. Oh, and in terms of love, Sagittarius has a roving eye. You want to enjoy life, okay? So you could be eyeballing people who look like they're having fun. Some of you guys could be wishing that was you, or looking at somebody, admiring them, saying, I'm going to be like that, or I want to be like Mike, okay? Can be careless and reckless, but the thing is, with the Sagittarius energy, your understanding of the universe and the concept of money, that it is energy, okay? it is made for exchanging, to give. Okay, the more you give out there, the higher in the black in your karmic bank you are. Okay, but don't be foolish. Um, let's see. You have the ability to perceive the best in people. You have goodwill and humor. And when you have something that you need to criticize, you're so open and frank about things, it's easy to take from you. Okay, but Sagittarius need a lot of personal space and independent, and they're not too beholden to relationships. They're lighthearted about love and fidelity. So it's not a priority for them. At this time, you might be wanting to learn, and you might put romance on the back burner for a second. Okay, shadow side of Sag energy: restless, extravagant, irresponsible, careless, uncommitted. You could have a hard time paying attention. Now, other additional channelings that I had gotten under the Sag moon was new animals. Okay, new dog, I want to say new whale, new dolphin, new horses, or like, where are we? Meadow pig, even pigs. I want to say pigs. I don't think the pig is, I can't remember where pigs go under, but any kind of animal, basically. Just a new one. You like adopting a new animal, or having to take in an animal for some reason or another. And motorcycles, bicycles, you know, because the motorcycle is the iron horse, metal horse. Okay, and also an iron horse. Joy, justice, and balance. The sky is the limit. Expecting magic and miracles. Information on tap. The tap has been opened, and to infinity and beyond. Okay, and it's also busy like traffic. The Sagittarius energy, there can be Mars just left Sagittarius and just went into Capricorn as of today. So that could be like trafficking, a lot of traffic, just busy, a lot of activity. Because as much as Sag likes to learn, they're very physical. Okay, so they like to be out and about getting fresh air and doing things out on their own. Now, where was I? Oh, additional channelings. Expect magic and miracles. Taking risks and proving them wrong. Breaking the glass ceiling. Going above and beyond. Doing the right thing. Having morals. Extreme honorability or nobility. Extreme positivity. Finally free. It's also money. Money, money, money. Where am I? Optimism, opportunity for expansion and wisdom, foreign adventures and experiences, hope, healing, and wishes, luck, lucky day, major perspective shift, enlightenment, major downloads, blunt criticism, or you could be, you know, criticizing weed or how somebody rolls their joint. Sorry, that I just had to throw that in there when I saw blunt, right? Okay, so high spirit, brutal honesty, strict laws, travels, teaching, learning, freedom, some kind of launch. Okay, launching a YouTube channel, or it could be I want to say premiere, prime, a first. Oh, here it is. Oh my God, this whole page. Holy shit. Okay. Throw down, dance, hoe down, like somebody got bitch slapped and she was a hoe. And it's also, you know, dancing, hoe down, knockout, blackout, whiteout, machete, warfare, welfare, treasure. Jewel, existence, existential, priceless, spark, ice, diamonds, chilly, chilling, chills, silver, swords, art. What? Oh, certificate, certified, silver certificates. I was getting the number 50 when I had channeled this. Certified, certifiable, hoax, sham, trickster. Mary, Noel, no, knowledge, knowing, knowingly, states, later, altered states, elephants, heist, burger, burglar, burglary, bread, bourgeois, freeze, freezer, afford, as in, you know, Ford truck, and afford as in I can afford that. Cryogenic, deep freeze, patience. So this is having patience, and it's also medical patients or clients, I want to say. Okay, torch, torque, fast break, breakfast, speed. Also fasting as in diet. Okay, eco, organic, all one. Solvent, dissolves, like as in dissolving a trust. Olive branch, Olivia, Oliver. Meteor, as in rocks from the sky, and meteor as in more meat. Big, large, grand, grande, special. I can't even read my handwriting. Okay, singularity, divine intervention, miraculous, going away party. Bonanza, free for all, surface, unlimited, gigs, data. So it could be unlimited gigs and data, or it could be jobs and information, facts, like I said earlier, information on taps. Also, Google, Oogle, gazillion, fierce radio, radioactive, Sandman, active, Black Friday, Black Venus, exotic beauty, species, out of this world, Egyptian, oh, anything foreign, on fire, combustible, white hot, bright, rash. And I think I was getting cobalt also, cobalt blue, particularly like electric blue. Okay, let's see, pool, billiards, witchy, bewitching, bewitch, manifest, wards, awards, ignition, lift off, lift up, switch, trade, technically, technicality, great, gate, grateful, full, thank, sated, satiated, fortune teller, tell fortune, advise, gypsy, test, testing, and I think dagger and pahoa. I can't remember what. I think that might be coming onto the Libra energy. Not sure. When I channeled that, I was getting heavy downloads, and I really couldn't pick them apart. But we have all those energies prevalent, anyways. Okay, so. I don't need to read you the numbers. It's 16 and 13. So there was a delivery of a transformation, or somebody could have served somebody something that they wanted to change, or there could have been a surrendering to something or somebody. Are you gonna go my way? Okay, so today, Monday, February 17th. Holy cow, how did I get one in there? February 17th, the ascendant was in Scorpio at 8 degrees and the midhaven in Leo at 19 degrees. Okay, so that kind of feels like healing. For some, they're powerless against somebody's rage. There could be somebody talking about beginnings and endings. Or somebody could be really arrogant and telling somebody you need to end something, or this could be the beginning and you've cried and you've purged and you've released and now you're moving forward. Okay, for the most part, we don't have any big transits today, but that doesn't mean other energies don't exist. Okay, so let's see. Dreamer, danger of self-delusion, susceptible to schemers, problems, and love affairs. So that could be hacking, that could be confusion, that could be delusion. What did I? Hacking. Some of you guys might be trying to restore something. Some of you guys might have glitches in the matrix, glitches in your appliances, you know, phone, TV, car, tablet, anything electronic or anything mechanical. It doesn't necessarily even have to have an engine. So long as it has moving parts, there could be an issue. Like a piece could have came out. For the most part, there's going to be some of you guys that are going to have problems in love affairs. And somebody could be trying to fool you, or they could be trying to fool themselves. Others, there could be this sense of going too far on something, or you can't see how far you're going. Yeah, because Neptune would be the veil, so you can't really see. Susceptible to schemers and problems in love affairs. So this could be people aggressively calling you, you know, your insurance has expired or your warranty has expired, that kind of shit. This is also hacking, so watch your information. Somebody's getting your internal information, learning your internal information. That's what I want to look for, the body parts. I forgot to open that up. Body parts affected. Rotting from the inside. Arteries, liver, hepatitis. Rotting from the inside. So Scorpio into Sagittarius. Could be faking. You could be getting, people could be sending you emails, hackers, about your accounts, your executive accounts, right? Or you could just be over whatever your mechanical thing is. It could also be writing something. Like you could be... You could be teaching somebody something and hiding something. So there's a sense of something mysterious, something hidden. Not quite mystical, but possibly like hokey. I want to say hoax. Like a hoax, a sham. And I did read that earlier. For the rest of you guys, everything should be delightful. You should be feeling pretty good, getting along with people. Home life is harmonious. And it's possible that you could get a promotion in your job, some kind of bonus, additional hours, additional pay, additional credit, something to that effect. Okay, now numbers for today are 17 and 14. So it's like you're going to declare something, or something needs to be declared, discovered, or launched. Ooh, I hope somebody doesn't try to punch you or something. Yeah, with Sag into Capricorn, you might be getting a black eye. I did channel that the other day. So some people... Some people need it. Some people are needing it. That is not the answer. I don't encourage that, but I'm just saying. Okay, as the moon moves into Capricorn tomorrow, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 11s tomorrow. Okay, Capricorn is determined, responsible, disciplined. Long story short, I did talk about this already. I've repeatedly been talking about the Capricorn energy. So that Capricorn energy comes around, and of course it's going to conjunct with anything in Capricorn in the next 2 days or so. So it's bringing you cold, I want to say cold emotions, or it could make you feel cold. It could be turning off the heat and it's getting chilly in here. It's getting icy in here. Okay, not going to read through all the numbers, but we have the moon conjuncting Mars. That could be a lot of energy, and being able to be in a 2929. Okay, I just saw 2929, and I'll get to that in a second. Moon conjuncting Mars, a lot of energy, feeling like moving forward and getting physical work done. It could be yard work. It depends whatever house it's in. And we have the moon opposing the north node and the moon conjuncting the south node at 5 degrees. That's big changes, guys. And that is also speaking up about what is being, what do you call it? Oh, wait a minute. Speaking up for yourself, okay? So this could be a big change in a relationship with somebody or something, okay? Whether it's an idea or an object or a situation, okay? Something is, this is very, very personal, and you're going to get support from others, okay? And it's about the home and family. They're taking on added importance and relating to qualities of nurturing and mothering, you know, treating yourself with kid gloves or somebody else with kid gloves, okay? Now, someone enters the life that plays a nurturing role, most likely to be a woman. So this can be like your best friend, your sister, your cousin, your mother, whoever it is that is your sounding board, okay? And it also coincides with birth of a children and relationships coming to an end, okay? So this is a point where something ends and something else begins. Not necessarily the same thing or the same person. It's like your grandfather dies and a child is born, or somebody gets a new puppy at the same time, kind of a deal. As something is released, the space is open and something else is being picked up. Not the same thing, but it's to encourage new, okay? Because you have to release the old to make space for the new. So this is new coming in. This contact has been noted in various accidents and in cases of drowning. So there can be issues with being able to breathe. You're either drowning in your own fluids or water, or I want to say, you know, with the special transits that we had, it could be poison. There's something that's fucking with your lungs and you cannot breathe. Okay, like I said, it could be filling up with liquid. It could be dirt from a landslide. It could be mud from a mudslide. It could be avalanche. It could be ice. Okay, it just depends on the moon. I want to say, ooh, okay, I hear collapse and buried alive just because we were in the moon in Capricorn with this transit on this day. But the sun is in Pisces, so it can be avalanche. Capricorn is the top, yeah, the top of the mountain fall. From the top, we just coming out of the Aquarius energy through the air from the top, and then moon in Capricorn from the ground, from the top through the air to the ground. So the landslide and collapse. And I did hear like Matterhorn. Let's see. And it could be, you know, all manners of drowning. Either you're physically drowning, like I described, or you're mentally drowning, too many thoughts, or too much information. Maybe you're being bombarded with a lot of people. You know, the retrograde people coming in and showing you their appreciation or coming to visit you. It could be internally, so it could be spirits coming to visit you. This could be bad spirits, this could be good spirits. It's something that's plaguing you and that is working your brain also. Okay, so I forget what I was doing with that. Okay. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. And drowning in obligations, too much to do, and financial obligations, having too many bills to pay. It can also be about divided attention too, because money and attention are both energies. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about, a distraction. Don't spin. Okay, you're being guided to lessons of sacrifice. Okay, well, this just fell down. I don't know why. We'll find out in a minute. You're being guided to lessons of sacrifice. And that would be the karmic lessons of sacrifice there that I was just speaking about when that card, I accidentally pushed it off. There are no accidents, so, right. Ooh, it's a little windy. Okay, so with that node's contact, you are being given a second chance to do things right. This lesson may have plagued you in the last life, so it's coming back around again for a final closure. Okay, and then we have the sun entering Pisces. So I want to talk about that for just a second, because right before the sun enters Pisces, you know, we have the sun in Aquarius at 29 degrees, and the moon in Sagittarius started off at midnight, Tuesday at midnight at 29 degrees. So not only do we have the moon with the nodes at 5 degrees, both at 11:11 a.m. in Hawaii time, we also have another 11:11 portal with the sun and the moon as they exit Aquarius and Sagittarius. Okay, so we go into sun in Pisces, and that's privacy. Sun can be energy, attention, focus, growth. In Pisces, privacy, closure, spirituality, endings, unconditional love. Okay, so JOMO, joy of missing out. Fuck everything. I want to be alone. Or I need to be alone. To enjoy the quiet, okay? To enjoy meditation and reflection. You could be reticent or having difficulty expressing yourself. Okay, and just, you know, I'm confused, or I can't find the words. I need to go, or I need a break, right? Yeah. Moon, and I need a break from this work. I need a break to working on this. I need to go love myself. And the thing is, you may communicate with 0 to little people, just the people you're close to. Okay, and there's this deep spiritual understanding, you know, resigning to closure. Now, if you are a Pisces, one of the shadow sides is the tendency to lead a secluded or lonely life. And that T-square. Venus in Aries squaring the North Node in Cancer, squaring South Node conjunct Mars, conjunct the Moon, all in Capricorn, okay? Now, either you're going to have to go it alone, or you're going to have to tell somebody, okay, you're the one. You're the one I want to be with. Now, Mars conjuncting with the South Node in this, it's not conjunct yet. I believe the conjunction comes, yeah, it comes on next week, Sunday at the 23rd. But it's, I want to say that it's going to be affecting us. You're probably already dealing with it for some of you guys who have houses that start earlier. Okay, Mars conjuncting the South Node, it's dynamic for action. Okay, it's kind of like Pluto. Mars and Pluto both rule Scorpio. But Mars, it's us that initiates the activities taking place. When it's Pluto, it's the universe. I want to say. Okay, it's the action that you take. See, it's new territory. Pioneering activity, new territory, a historical event. Now that Venus and Aries just broke away from the conjunction of the Black Moon and Chiron in the T-square with that, okay? And it's forming a separate T-square. The other one still exists. That's going to exist until April. But this one here, now that Mars and the Moon are all conjuncting on the South Node, basically that is emotional about moving forward and changing the past, okay, in a new way. This is unexplored territory, brand stinking new, never been here before, never did this before, this is my first time, this is a first. Mars with the nodes gives you courage to follow through on new ideas and striking out on your own, and taking risk. For some of you guys could be selfish, be doing selfish things, or you could be taking a risk being angry, I want to say, with like being upset at somebody for buying into the projected image, the past projected image, not your projected image, but the image that was projected on you, the image society projected on you, the image that you used to reflect and not necessarily resonate with anymore. Okay, this is move forward, go west, young man. Oh, and also too, Mars with the nodes, somebody could have issues. Okay, so taking a risk while you're driving, you could attract law enforcement officers by your anger, by your abuse, by your speeding. Okay, speeding. So it could be, you know, drug speeding, maybe your mind speeding and you look funny, or you're acting funny, freaking out in public, or even speeding in a vehicle. Too much aggression. So this looks like what do you call it? Mad drive. Mad driving. Yeah, because Mars in Sagittarius, that is getting ticketed. Wanderlust, getting ticketed, going to traffic court. And then as it moves into Capricorn, this is, you fucked yourself, didn't you? Having to report for that ticket or for a moving violation. Okay, so this is moving violations. Numerous citations for speeding and reckless traffic violations. And the thing is, it could be like several days in a row. I mean, not just one, but several in a clusterfuck. Let's see. For 2 or more citations received within days of each other, possibly. Tremendous energies come bursting forth in an effort to maintain the personal identity. So you could be checked repeatedly on something. And also this could be a time of accidents because of people's careless actions, and it can cause death with Mercury retrograde in Pisces. It can cause brain injuries, and I want to say altered states, like somebody could become unconscious, or they could bleed out, or they could have brain injuries, and they could literally go into a coma. Confrontations, increased mechanical breakdowns and malfunctions. Oh shit, guys, this is it. If something's going wonky, it's probably done. Let's see. As with any nodes, if there's squares, there's distractions and detours. They're trying to take the energy away from your manifestation, so don't spend too much time on it. Feel it, heal it, and move forward. Okay, because we're learning. We know better by now, right? Okay, so you may have to nurse yourself. And then I'm going to go all the way until Wednesday. So like I was saying before, Moon conjuncts Jupiter, then it conjuncts Pluto. Okay, so generous and protective, needing change, new challenge, vanity, impulsivity, erupting suddenly, making changes that are thoughtless, or doing things that are thoughtless, saying things that are thoughtless, too much. Okay, I want to throw that on there because the feeling like something's too much, or maybe somebody's doing something to you too much, or it talks of excess, waste, and abuse, and excessive. I want to say excessive speed, or excessive tickets, excessive notations. I don't know what that's about. Excessive notations. Okay, and then we have Mars in Capricorn squaring Black Moon, Lilith, and Aries at 2 degrees. Now, we may have trouble controlling our temper. This is a hair trigger. Can't put up with it. Can't do it. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. And it's kind of like a complete freak out, because Mars in Capricorn is the devil. The devil came out. Okay, Black Moon Lilith in Aries is already our shadow side, 4444. That's Mars, guys. the devil comes out, like the devil bursts forth like an alien bursting out of the chest in in the movie Aliens, right? Just it's hard to put a lid on it. Um, oh boy. So somebody could be temper. They could be driving like a fucking maniac because they're angry. Okay, so they're taking it out in the vehicle. Heavy foot, lead foot. Um, the anger is, oh, the anger is maddening. Oh my gosh, this doesn't sound really good, guys. With this aspect, it's hard to contain our emotions, making us unpredictable, and it magnifies the anger, and impulsivity is something you're going to have to battle. So, oh God, you're going to have to, ooh, this looks like it might possibly be in a relationship or love affair, possibly with the 2 degrees, or being cited for wrongs, for the wrongs you've committed. And also too, I'm not gonna do a lot of them, but shit, I guess I still gotta talk about this. When the moon moves into Aquarius on Thursday, okay, we have moon conjuncting Saturn, Mars trining Uranus, and Jupiter sextiling Neptune. I'm not so much worried about the moon conjuncting Saturn. That could be criticism, but it's also a stabilizing transit. But the Mars trining the Uranus, practical, intelligent, energetic, resourceful, ability to make quick decisions. Now, when Mars squares Uranus, that's freaking combative. So now this energy, this power, this tribe is working with lightning strikes. So this is like a quick succession of strikes and assaults. This is new, guys. This is something completely new. Mars with the nodes. And then Jupiter and Capricorn and sextiling Neptune and Pisces. For a lot of you guys, this is fucking beautiful. That's money, 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 money. Kind, humanitarian instincts, drawn to spiritual concerns, creative talent that promises financial success at 17 degrees. So it's like make a wish. It's going to come true. Okay. Very nice. All I can say is suddenly you could do something that brings you a lot of attention and you could feel good about yourself. And on the other hand, there could be a strikeout, an open assault from the top, through the air, projectiles, missiles, fist fights. Oh shit, is this a fucking another missile attack? This is another missile attack. Last time we had Mars, what was it, Mars transiting the nodes, I said? The moon transiting the nodes. Moon in Scorpio transiting the nodes. Where the hell did I just have that, Mars? Oh, it was Mars with Uranus. Okay, Mars with Uranus and Mars in Capricorn. So this feels like, see, last time was September 9th when I had Mars with the nodes. Oh, that's what it was in the T-square. Yes, Mars is conjuncting the south node in there. Okay, so this is for the first time, conjuncting the node. So this is like a new attack on somebody. Guys, we're going to be missile bombing somebody. Yeah, with the moon in Aquarius, new territory. Last time we had Mars with the nodes. We had, I believe it was the moon in Aquarius, and I said that this would be new territory that we're embarking on, that they're looking for somebody in the caves, bombing and in the caves. I can't remember exactly what I said, but I pretty much all but I got the information right. They did do a hunt, and I think it was Osama bin Laden's son or something, or his first man that they got the last time Mars and the nodes were involved. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be embarking on this. Somebody's got a big fucking ego, and they're about to get balanced. Aquarius, 1, 2, home. It might be us bombing them. From the top, spreading Jupiter in Capricorn, taking responsibility, not letting it spread, not letting confusion spread, taking responsibility for, oh fuck, through the air, poison through the air, poison through the air, from the top, with Uranus and Taurus, poison through the air with uncomfort, cruelty, go cruelty, committed, keeping it from spreading, escaping cruelty. So it's definitely some kind of humanitarian thing, bombing and escaping. I can't tell you where it's going to be. Who knows what I'm going to channel. Ooh, and then Friday, Mars, Capricorn squaring Chiron, erotic behavior. Oh boy. Somebody's losing their shit at 3 degrees. So this can be towards a child. Let's see, where's Friday? Friday, the moon is still in Aquarius, being short. All stars. Not sure what that's going to be yet. Okay, and then Saturday, as the moon moves to Pisces, we have Sun in Pisces, sextiling Uranus and Taurus. Okay, for some of you guys, that could be attention to your addiction. Okay, leadership ability, strong initiative, a touch of inspiration and genius in thinking. So possibly coming up with a creative way to overcome a particular addiction to something or somebody. Okay, and being at peace with an ending and feeling like better health and happiness is manifesting in the physical realm. Okay, I might add. And today, what I'd gotten was germs. Oh shit! Maybe that germs is germ warfare. Fuck, through the air. God damn it! From the top. Cruel. Your worst fears. Oh, son of a bitch! I'm not liking it, guys. Okay, so germs, germophobia, also the initials B, J, B and J, B and K, all like Burger King, right? Excuse me. Look for that letter pattern or people's names who begin with that, or those letters in words that come up right now. And on Saturday, I had channeled Good RX. So I grabbed my phone. Hold on. Okay, so I had channeled Good RX. So I punched it into my phone, right? Because I always text message myself. And the funny thing is this picture showed up, and I never did post that picture to myself. I have no idea where it came from, but approximately a couple of seconds after I had text messaged Good RX to myself, this image appeared, and it said CHD. Okay. Like I said, I never sent it to myself, but it was basically congenital heart disease, or I can't remember what it was, congenital, something, heart disease. So I thought that was really, really odd. Okay, so somebody may be having some issues with heart disease, and they may be getting some medicine. They may be getting some good rest that's finally working. I also took the Good RX as a good retrograde. Hopefully that's for all you guys and not just a personal message for me, but hopefully it's for me too. Okay. I also was getting Croatian, the names and the words Blade with BLADE, and the name Blaze, BLAZE, as in fire, and torch. I said that earlier with the Sag moon. The first 3 letters BLA. I was going to say black. I keep wanting to feel that Sagittarius energy, and yes, today the moon is in Sag, so that is why I'm feeling that. So the letters BLA, somebody's name can start with that, or a lot of subjects coming up with BLA as one of the words in the main theme. And also, a really weird thing, I also got E and F. Okay, I don't know what the E and the F is about, but it made me think of E.F. Hutton. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. Like, I think they're investors or something. Invest with E.F. Hutton. I don't know why that's coming up. So something about E.F. Hutton, or maybe that name is similar to somebody or something that you're dealing with. Oh, and also to baby pigs. Yes, little wink 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 winks. And also Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Now I saw a post this morning and it freaking cracked me up. Somebody had a picture of corn and they said, "Hey, just think of yourself as a can of corn. You've got through some shit, but you still come out whole." Oh my god, I fucking died laughing. And it reminded me of Conker's Bad Fur Day. If you guys ever played that was on Nintendo. And there was this one scene where he was in the sewers, and he had to fight a giant piece of shit by throwing corns at it and toilet paper rolls at it. So that's that's what made me think of Conker's Bad Fur Day. So somebody's getting their feathers ruffled or their fur ruffled. Also, hypnotic loop, over and over again. So that kind of gives a sense of Groundhog Day, yeah. Repeating, like, if you want to find hell with me. Rob Zombie. Okay, and also crumbs, crumbling, tidbits. And I was also getting, and they all fall down and gone too far. Okay, so let me get to the reading because we're already on 56 minutes. Ooh, okay, so immediately this fell down, and when it came out, I heard cheers. Okay, so it could be a toast, or you're getting toasted, not too sure. Okay, so first healing, could be the first child, who knows? I mean, could be the first child, 18. There's an ending here, and there's a need to nurture yourself, to do some healing. You may have been disempowered, or you may have been forced to step down or step out, or you may have been taken out. Okay, with the High Priestess, it's about divinity and inner intuition. It rules the moon, so it's about Cancer. So you may want to hide away at home and really think about the situation and how your reflections, what's your role in it? Because the mirror here, Cancer, the mirror, looking in the mirror. I'm better than that. They can't take away my pride. They can't take away my dignity, is what I'm hearing. Also making reparations. Maybe apologizing to the self. 8 of Swords and 9 of Cups reversed. Okay, so for that, you may have wished for something a long time ago. It's possible that it did not come true and something else, it went a different way and you were helpless to stop it. Or things just didn't go the way that you planned, or it didn't go the way that you thought, the way that, even though you took care of it, it didn't quite work out right, did it? Now, it could have been a bunny, could have been a cat, could have been a pig, could have been a person, a place, or a thing, but whatever it is, it's possible that there's some fixing that needs to be done. And it can be Mercury retrograde in Pisces also, loving yourself deep down inside, truly, in the midst of doors closing around you, cycles closing around you. Okay, and then 8 of Swords and 9 of Cups reversed. This is a guilt-free decision. It was for the best. Sudden Wealth. This is one of the best cards in the deck. It's the second best. Okay, not only is it number 11, it's got 777 on it. So this is delivering. It could be a goal, or a portal is open for somebody to deliver something to you. Okay, it could be a release. It could be an excess. It could mean too much. Or it can mean free, gratis, without charge. 5 of Wands, missiles. Oh boy. Okay, it can be competition. It can be defeat. It can be also argument. So it could be that somebody's goal was to argue with you. Okay, or they're better than you because they have more, they do more, their options are unlimited. Okay, and this can also be a new factor. and competition. So this can be a new gain. Saturn in Leo. Projection. They could have thrown you a curveball way too many times, or fireball. They could have thrown a fireball at you way too many times. Loud. Somebody could be really loud. Wailing. Ooh, this could be a fight too. You could give somebody some lickings, wailing on them. Probably because of their ego. You know, I see pride and ego here. Somebody's hurling too much shit at you. I just have to say, guys, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Okay? It is not your business what other people think about you. What matters the most is that you come from your integrity and you come from a place of love. Okay? That's it. Only your opinion matters in your world. Okay? Unless you're not doing the right thing. If you're not doing the right thing, then eventually you will pay for it, right? Doesn't matter. It all comes back to you, whether it's in this life or the last or the next. Raining down on. Thank God for the bomb. Thank God for the bomb. Okay, Time Lord, ego, fire, restricted fire. So this is like a cluster fire. I want to say clusterfuck. Cluster of missiles. Last time I saw this was when Iran fired on our base in Iraq. So this looks like a cluster of missiles is being fired or launched. Yes, being launched, a cluster of missiles. Holy shit. Okay, and then expectation, waiting to be empowered, knowing that something is having an expiration date. Okay, or it could be you're waiting to be able to move forward, and then here comes Mars in Capricorn, which is right now. This is moving forward and running things over, running over it. I got this. I got it handled. It's also teamwork. Some of you guys could be waiting for that right partner. Could be at work. You're waiting for that person who's with you, who's on that same page. I want to say teamwork. You could be waiting for somebody to do for you like you've done for them countless times before. I'm still getting excessive speed with this, guys. Excessive speed. Going too far. Hold on. This can also be, it's also half of Six of Pentacles. So it could be either waiting to go it yourself or wanting to do work by yourself in private, or you've been towing the rope all alone for the longest time. Even though it's possible somebody else is present, it could be that you're the one carrying the load. Unexpected income. Mentor of Cups. Okay, so this is like a little bit of a break. It's a break. It could be a fast break. It could be a little break. It could be crumbs. Okay, Mentor of Cups is the difference between enjoying the finer things in life and sinking into sybaritic excess. Okay, that's loving luxury or sensory pleasure. Okay, like too much, you're wanting too much, you're doing too much. So they could be, somebody could be insisting you do all the work. You do just enough to not get fired, and they pay you just enough to keep you working. Okay, so there's this trap, kind of like a catch-22, and both of you guys are kind of like zombies, waiting for something to move forward. Yeah, somebody leaves you to your own devices, and what happens is you do a majority of the workhorse. You're the workhorse. Okay, and Mentor of Cups can also be learning about receptivity and reflectiveness, sensuality and sharing and loving without owning. It's also nurturing and healing of our own feelings, but we already have the nurturing and healing of our own feelings here, so I feel like this could be loving without owning. Somebody might be manipulating the money thing, like giving you bits and pieces or taking chunks from you, crumbs. Either they're giving you crumbs or they could be like taking little crumbs off of it, hoping that you don't notice for some reason or another. But they could be doing that. They could have been doing this repetitively and leaving you with all the work. So it's like they're taking all your time, your energy, and now they want to short you. They want to short you on your pay or the energy that they give back. They don't want to give you the time of day. They don't give you enough time, enough money, enough thought. This could be being thoughtless. Reprieve, granting a reprieve. So a little bit of a break. This could be, you need to pay me more, or you need to recognize that I'm doing all the work. They could have been withholding, so they could have been withholding time, attention, money, energy. This could be paycheck too, withholding an acquisition. Yeah, so there's a controlling of money here, controlling of work and money. It looks like somebody's like the boss, or they're trying to be the boss of you. Okay, it looks like they're running you ragged and giving you peanuts. Okay, poverty. Poverty is reversed. This is usually about barely being able to meet your needs. Okay, it's reversed. It's not that you can't make your needs, but it could be that maybe this other person here, maybe that's what this is. Getting you something you need that's small. You need this, whatever it is, whatever they're giving you. This break. They could be giving you a break, or you could be telling them, give me a fucking break. Okay, you make me do all the work. I don't feel anger here, though. It's kind of like you're just doing it anyways because that's who you are. You've got a bond with this person, okay? And you've made a decision to love them unconditionally, no matter what happens. Okay, you don't have to be with somebody to love them, yeah? So if you love your boss and they're fucking you, you can go. I mean, you don't have to talk bad about them. This is about wishing people well after your encounter is done. Closed out or finito. Okay, 2 of Cups and 3 of Cups. So 2 of Cups, we have here Venus in Cancer and Mercury in Cancer. So here without you, being sensitive to what other people think about you. Wait a minute. I'm broke. Well, this could be, I'm not broke anymore. Come on, let's go out to dinner. Sometimes the 2 of Cups, when I see the 2 of Cups, it can mean sex. So it can be, a night of having some fun, going out for a few drinks and then exploring each other later. But it also can be that you reach an agreement. Okay, so somebody pays up. Somebody pays up and It looks like things are pretty harmonious for the most part. Okay, they could be paying up because they want to do the honorable thing. Okay, they don't want to look bad in anybody's eyes. Okay, I'm hearing pennies and dimes adding up. So I don't know if this could be a meeting to talk calculations and facts and figures or pay, or this could be some kind of project or launch. Either beginning or closing out. Taking one for the team. Thank you for taking one for the team. Here's your pay. So this could, I was going to say, this could be a bonus also. This could definitely be a bonus. Mentor of This, reverse. As above, so below. Not sharing. Investment practices. Not investing energy as a karmic lesson. Okay, so usually the mentor of this, it's reversed, by the way. Usually this mentor is a dark-skinned person, any gender, any age, that has something of a material nature to share, from physical fitness, like running, jogging, to sexuality, investment practices, you know, because Capricorn is earth sign, yeah, that's energy, and material work, or like physical labor, all the way to warfare, like judo, kung fu, something, a physical art. Okay, it can also be a teacher or a student. So quite possibly somebody didn't learn their lesson, or they didn't have to learn a lesson. They just had to listen to their heart. Okay, it wasn't a... for some of you guys, this wasn't a lesson. This money was owed to you, and this is just meeting up to get it. Maybe the timing didn't work out before, so this is now, you know, a couple of days later. Couple extra drops in the bucket. Couple extra drops in the bucket ducket. Thanks for waiting. So maybe somebody rethought something. Fighting about money. I don't think this is going to be a karmic lesson. It looks like it works out, like somebody actually opened their eyes. Okay, so 3 of them reversed. Okay, so that means 2 to 3 days, either this will happen, or you're integrating this information, or you're having psychic downloads, and in 2 to 3 days you'll be able to do more than background processing in the brain. But I don't know, you know, Mercury is in retrograde in Pisces, so that is definitely inward. I don't know if you're ever going to come out. Okay, marriage, gift, and mature woman. So this could be... This could be a new job prospect on somebody's house. Most likely an older woman. This meeting right here, this might be a meeting for a prospective client, and they may give you a deposit. That's a possibility. There's some kind of deposit or some kind of shaking on the deal, because marriage is an agreement. Could be a compromise, a promise. It could also It could be marriage, but I don't see any other marriage cards. So this is basically bargaining, agreements, teamwork, contracts, agreements, gift. Gift can be a surprise. It's supposed to be a good card. I think it really is a good card. I don't see anything bad in here. So like somebody could have sent you something. Could be something. Somebody took care of something and it comes. It shows up. Somebody got you something. Your partner. For me, guys, I did this. It was business cards. I ordered business cards for my old man, and that's going to be coming in the mail. So some of you guys may have gotten something for somebody that's going to help them, and you did it out of the kindness of your own heart. Okay, Wild, Untamed, Makanahele. It's number 32, so that is about changes too. Okay, balancing the information inside. Yeah, look at that. Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Okay. My intention is to make friends with my untamed inner wild and to allow it to fuel my creativity and self-expression in healthy and inspiring ways. You are an animal of the natural world and full of instincts and impulses. Art, music, movement, and self-expression are all ways that you can unleash your inner wild while staying within the expectations of the modern world. Without this release and reunion with aspects of your authentic nature, unexpressed emotion can build up and wreak havoc inside or out. Make friends with your inner wild and find ways to set yourself free. And I did say that, yeah, about the unexpressed emotions inside. Ho'omalama, to illuminate or enlighten. Look at that. It's a 42. So balancing the foundation, a physical balancing foundation. To illuminate, my intention is to embody an enlightened state, to let my light shine, and to trust that it is the energy that I bring to everything I do that matters the most. Your light, your vibration, your presence is an inspiration and example for others. It is not what you do in life, but how you do it that truly matters. By bringing grace, love, respect, compassion, and gratitude to even the simplest task, you model for others an enlightened state. Your illuminated energy will inspire goodness and greatness in the world. Okay, so, yeah, you did something. I just said that. You did it because that's who you are. No matter how they've acted towards you in the past, no matter how they acted towards you today, you will still be you, and nobody will ever change the love that you have in your heart. And look at that. Sun in Pisces, or Mercury retrograde in Pisces and Sun in Pisces. Spiritual understanding. Beautiful. Okay, that's Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you to understand spiritual truths. Now, symbols don't have to be, like the image in the card here. You can look at something. You can look at something and it can stand for something, or you could hear something and it could stand for something. It's not just visual images. It is mental, physical, and spiritual. Okay. So I'm going to leave you guys with that today, and I will see you tomorrow with all the 3 11/11s we have tomorrow. Love you guys. Take care.